One way you can volunteer, and I've gotten a number of requests for how to volunteer, is through something called Serve Georgia. It's Georgia Responds. So I've given you multiple links as to how to click in. Just Serve, which is SERVGA. There is the Medical Reserve Corps is registered through Serve Georgia, and you can join the Medical Reserve Corps. There are those who are actually helping to collect on-site specimens, so you could be involved in that. I wouldn't recommend that if you're one of the high-risk population, but our younger mental health professionals might want to get involved in helping because there aren't enough medical staff around to both be active in the hospitals and nursing homes as well as collecting sites. But there's another option that's been made available through the Medical Reserve Corps, which is fielding questions that come in from the public. And through that, you can do this from a safe distance, and they will help train you to answer those questions. So if you join Serve Georgia, they will want you to take 2 FEMA courses, which are helpful in terms of understanding ICS, which is Incident Command Structure. You'll see that those are FEMA courses listed under Prepare. They're really interesting, I think, and they can help you understand the systems that operate during national disasters. And again, think about registering under Serve Georgia for the Medical Reserve Corps. And again, they can really use our help. You can volunteer for the Red Cross. There's options for disaster mental health, that's the DMH. But there are other options too, spiritual care. You can work in a recovery team member. There's public affairs, which is with regards to the media. You can be trained to do that. The Pillowcase Project, which we're not probably doing right now vis-a-vis together, but children in grades 3 to 5 fill up a pillowcase with all the things that they might need in a disaster. Sound Alarm is a project with Red Cross where we install fire alarms in homes and apartment complexes and condos where people don't have fire alarms, and it helps reduce the risk of fires and death and injury due to fires. You can become a disaster action team member who actually helps people who've just gone through a fire find their immediate needs filled for places to stay and having their medical needs taken care of. We can help people link up with each other if they've gotten separated in a disaster. Of course, you can donate blood and help with blood drives. I've spoken about services to the armed forces. You could become a mental health volunteer with services to the armed forces. We have a particular team that's involved in integrating disability, those with disability challenges, and how Red Cross can reach out to them. Information and planning is how we prepare for disasters. And finally, be involved with helping Red Cross bring new volunteers into action. Additional places and ways to volunteer. I've listed some of these. Please go to their websites. The United Way is looking for volunteers, as is Volunteer Match, Hands on Atlanta, the Georgia volunteer organizations that assist in disasters. We call that the VOAD, which again is Volunteer Organizations Assisting in Disasters, and Give an Hour. They're all places where you can volunteer.